It is the SMT Media Network. Folks, we're talking hoops today in the association, a matchup between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, the Bucks are a pretty good team, but they are not the Oklahoma City Thunder. So let's make sure we get something clear. The Thunder are an elite basketball team. They have a ferocious and fierce and tenacious defense that reared its ugly, nasty, monstrous head in this game. All right, so the Bucks are not bad. It's just the Thunder are just so much better. 56-12 now in the season. The Bucks moved to 38-29. The way this game went, it was pretty close in the first quarter. The Bucks were looking good, and then all of a sudden in the second quarter, the well went dry, and the Thunder were locking it down. The Thunder themselves scored 29 in the second quarter, and all the Bucks could muster was 15. And then by the time you got into the second half, where the Bucks got it going, were able to score 33 points in the third quarter. The Thunder scored 39 of their own. So they had answers for anything that the Bucks were trying to do. Overall, the Bucks shot 40% from the field. The Thunder shot 52%. From the three, the Bucks shot 38%. The Thunder shot 34%. Free throw discrepancy in the favor of the Bucks. Nothing substantial, but the rebounding differential in this game was major. Plus 16 in the rebounds for the Thunder. The offensive glass, not much of a difference between the two teams. But the defensive rebound discrepancy was tremendous. All right, so basically the Bucks got one shot, and that was it. And then for the Thunder, they converted on more of their shots, right? They made 46 baskets. The teams took care of the ball. Both of them had just 9 turnovers, but points in the paint, the Thunder were getting inside, right? And the Thunder and the Bucks have a center in Brook Lopez. We'll talk a little bit more about the actual individual efforts, but for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren 16 points in 35 minutes. So it looks like his minutes have kind of crept up, and he's getting his full kind of allotment of minutes. Kenrich Williams didn't give you anything, 0 points in 19 minutes. Isaiah Hartenstein, 24 points in 32 minutes. Brook Lopez, what the hell were you doing? What are we doing? SJ, 31 points. That's become like ho-hum, which is crazy. That's his average for the season. 34 minutes of action, 11 of 27 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3, but he did make 9 of his 11 free throws, 8 assists, a block, and I think he had a couple of boards. Cason Wallace, 9 points. Off the bench, Alex Caruso, 10 points. Isaiah Joe, 19 points. Nice game from him. 5 of 9 from the 3. For the Bucks, Giannis got you 21, 7 of 14 from the field. Mostly a distributor tonight. 10 assists. He had 12 rebounds. Right, so he gave you a triple-double. He did have a couple of blocks. He also had a steal. He took care of the ball, wasn't turning it over. Kuz got you 10. Brook Lopez, 8 points. In my estimation, I think he was the weakest player in terms of standards. I don't think he did enough. And Dame was only 3 of 9 from the field. He did shoot perfect 11 of 11 from the free throw line, so 19 points in 29 minutes. And then off the bench, Gary Trent Jr., 12 points in 25 minutes of action. Kevin Porter Jr., 11 points in 19 minutes of action. But the Thunder are just better. That's the bottom line. Giannis is an incredible player. Dame can hit some tough shots. There's some games where, Brook Lopez can be an impact player, but definitely not tonight. He was not that. Can't say that he was. And honestly, I didn't expect this game to go any different. I really didn't. I do believe that the Thunder are that much better than most of the league. The only teams that I think stand a chance to beat the Thunder in any type of a playoff scenario, I think it's possibly the Nuggets. Although I don't have high confidence in that, but I do respect what Joker brings to the table, so I give them a chance, a fighting chance. I think the Warriors bring some interesting matchup problems to the Thunder. I think the Cavs give them problems. I think the Celtics can give them problems, but that's really it. Everybody else is second tier, third tier. They're not competing with this team. This team is well built. This team has a leader, an SGA. I think he's the MVP. I think their coach is of an ilk that is considered to be excellent and an elite as a coach. I think they have a lot of what you need to be a winner. And you know what? Hats off to the Bucks, who have really turned things around this season after a rough start. But at this point in the game, You are who you are. And, you know, I'm watching, you know, the dynamics of the offense. They don't have the firepower to keep up with a lot of these really good teams. You know, they can't keep up with the Cavs. They can't keep up with the Thunder. I don't think they can, you know, keep up with the Celtics when they're on and they're healthy. You know, and look, it's just one of those situations. I do respect Giannis, and I like what's kind of happens outside of the first couple of weeks. But there's just levels to this. And SJ, you see him on the screen. He is him. You know what I mean? So, anyways, tell me what you guys think of the game if you watched it. Tell me what you think of the play of SGA and the Thunder. They continue to impress. I'm kind of looking at what's coming down the pipeline. The Bucks are currently seated 4th in the conference. But there's a little bit of space between them and the Knicks. The Bucks are 6-4 in the last 10. The Knicks are 5-5 in the last 10. I think the Bucks can pass them if Brunson misses more games. That's possible. But they're probably not catching the Celtics or the Cavs. I think that's pretty well understood. With respect to the Thunder, it's them, and then it's the rest of everybody else in the West. Right? They just keep cooking. Anyways, what did you guys think of the game if you watched it? What did you think of the performance by SGA, the MVP frontrunner, in my opinion? And Giannis made some incredible plays. It's just not enough to beat the team like the Thunder. One guy cannot beat the Thunder. 2 guys cannot beat the Thunder. You need a team effort to beat these guys. And they will not beat themselves. You are going to have to beat them. You're going to have to take victory out of their hands. We've seen a lot of close games with the Thunder. They find ways to win. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.